Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be picking up pretty much where I left off in the last video. I did run to Darnassus and pick up a couple of professions, which reminds me I had to cast Find Herbs so that it tracks on my little mini map here. Seek redemption. The Council of the Forest has news that you aided Zen Foulhoof. The satyr is an enemy of the forest. As a night elf, you should know better than to defile the forest by killing nature's creatures. You must redeem yourself in the eyes of the Council if you wish to remain a friend of Teldrassil. Teach Foulhoof a lesson, and you shall be redeemed. Falcons are corrupted seeds that fall from the trees. They billow with green smoke. Give some to Foulhoof. He'll think you have brought him a harmless snack. And I have a couple things to turn in here. By the stars, this is quite disturbing indeed. The relics of awakening. Gnarlpine invaders were seen ravaging the Benethil Barrow-den to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Dream for eternity, unaware of their fate unless we help. The delicate hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the relics of awakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw talisman, Black Feather Quill, Sapphire of Sky, and Rune of Nesting. The druids store them in sacred chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual. And then I have to give the other guy his dream catcher that I picked up in the last video. Please move swiftly. I can only hope that my emerald dream catcher has been unharmed by the furbolg. Have you recovered it yet, Gothgirl? My emerald dream catcher is of great importance to me. It is a gift only given to few. Thank you for returning it. Ferocitas the Dream Eater. The emerald. It is missing. My dream catcher has been damaged. There is a band of Gnarlpine mystics located to the north of Starbreeze. I have heard reports that their leader, Ferocitas, the Dream Eater, has been wearing a necklace that glows green in the night. Now seeing my dream catcher, I am sure that he has stolen my emerald. He would never realize that its power is useless to him. Find this missing jewel, Gothgrove, and while you're there, clear out some of the corrupted mystics as well. Excuse me. I'm just kind of feeling like a little bit of raspiness in my voice. What do I want to do next? Well, I do have a couple things to turn in down here. Recipe of the Caldori. Remember the balance, Goth Girl. I wish you to develop an understanding and a strong empathy for the living forests. Always remember what I have shown you today, Goth Girl. You are part of the balance that the Night Elves strive to keep intact, even during troublesome times. So let me see. I don't quite have enough to bring me to cooking level 10, unfortunately. So I'm going to hold off doing that until I can. Hello again. Have you completed your task? After the Battle of Mount Hyjal, we were without direction. Nordrassil smoked from the fire it unleashed, and our immortality, the very essence of our beings, was lost. It was in this trying time that the betrayer was freed from his prison, and Shandu's storm rage disappeared. A dark time for all. There is another moonwell southeast of the entrance to Darnassus, on the shores of the pools of Elithrian. The sentinels are having problems patrolling the area because of attacks and the growing ill-temperedness of the gnarlpine firbolgs. Be wary as you seek out the well, and keep your weapons close at hand. I need to remember to look for these little bell cones. There's like nothing down here, so I'm guessing that there's probably quite a few people questing in the area. I'm actually noticing that there are not very many herbs. So I'm gonna guess that I'm not the only person that has herbalism in the area. I trust that it'll be okay, just because usually I'm pretty good with herbalism. I do enjoy it quite a bit, so even if it's not while I'm recording, I can always go back and venture around for herbs to gather. These guys actually also drop herbs. Obviously not every time, but they do drop them. Not that that'll help level my herbalism, but It will help with alchemy. Is there a fill cone? Yes. Awesome. Do you have something for me? Ah, it's here. I have waited for this rare earth for quite some time. I hope it's still fresh. Thank you for bringing it to me, Gothgirl. You are a night elf who is generous with her time. Now, let us place this rare earth in my planter. Thank you again. This rare earth will be very helpful in my experiments. Timberling seeds. The timberlings of Teldrassil are elementals of nature. In some ways, they reflect the natural order of plants and animals on our great tree. So it is disturbing to see how angry the timberlings have become. I believe it has something to do with the soil. I have been working on different methods of nurturing plants and would like to try them on timberling seeds. Please, can you gather seeds from timberlings around Lake Alameth and bring them to me? And timberling sprouts. Small timberlings are sprouting around the waters of Lake Alameth. I'm afraid these sprouts are beyond help. We should try to clear them from the land before they grow large enough to cause trouble. When you're wandering the lake, if you see that any timberling sprouts, please take them. Help keep our land clean. And I do know that these guys have a chance to drop eggs. So, here's to hoping that they will. Wow, there are like 0 herbs except for up there, which I can't get to too easily right now. Somebody definitely must have come through here. I definitely need some more mana. Definitely seems like things are starting to respawn, but doesn't seem like that includes herbs. I suspect that herbs probably have a longer respawn timer than mobs or like interactive like quest items. Well, there is some stuff uh, coming up there. I'm hoping stuff starts spawning down here. Just because this is where I have my quests, I don't necessarily want to go too far out of my way while I am questing. I'm like debating if I can get up there, but I can't pick Earthroot yet. Oh, I definitely need more mana. I'm like floored that there's no herbs down here. Just because the first time I recorded all these, there were like herbs all over the place in the area that I'm in right now. They have been dropping some herbs off of the mobs, but again, I do want to level up my herbalism a bit. Is that? Oh, another earth root. I can't do anything with that. So I just need a couple more seeds. I don't want to be too far away from the quest giver since I only need one more. I do need to refresh my elixir. Oh, that was the last one I needed. Okay, so do you have the seeds? I am eager to plant them. You got them. This is good. I will plant these seeds in special soil I have prepared. I believe the seeds will sprout into timberlings who are much more docile. Perhaps later you can see the results. Relian Greenspire. Goth Girl, can you take one of the seeds you brought me to my friend Relian Greenspire? He is a druid in Darnassus, and when last we spoke, he revealed his interest in my work with the Timberlings. He had some ideas himself, and he will appreciate a specimen seed to work with. Thank you, Goth Girl. You have been a great help to me. I hope that someday you will see the fruit of my labors. You will usually find Relian walking the pathway of the Cenarian Enclave in Darnassus. Hello, Goth Girl. Have you found any sprouts near the waters? That's a lot. I'm afraid they're spreading at a dangerous rate. I hope I can solve the riddle of what is tainting them. Thank you for your help. The land is a cleaner place from your efforts. I'm gonna take the mail just because it'll vendor for more. And let's see. Make my way back north. I'll kill a couple of these. Just in the off chance that they might drop a bag. It's not very likely, but maybe. I really wish I had my travel form already. That would definitely make running around gathering herbs so much faster and easier. The mana pool is definitely getting bigger, but the thing that ooh, an herb, a peace bloom, something I can pick. The thing that you have to unfortunately keep in mind is that as I'm learning new spells, like new ranks of my attacks, they do get more expensive as far as mana goes, so it kind of balances out. And I am actually level 8 now, so I should have some spells waiting for me at the trainer. Is he gonna aggro? Yeah, you can fail when it comes to a gathering profession like that. That's why you have to level it up to get better at it. And then your likelihood of failing it goes down, of course. So I get entangling roots and healing touch, so not things that I'm going to be using necessarily in my regular rotation, but that is super okay. Entangling roots is very handy to have. I'm just kind of venturing through the grass here in hopes that I'll see some herbs. It looks like the land is very picked dry. Seek redemption. What do you have for me, goth girl? A lovely snack, I presume. Ah, what a sweet night elf. I knew you would come in handy. Ribbit, no, this cannot Ribbit be. You have duped me with Ribbit. Your foul trickery, Ribbit. See an herb. Silverleaf. I really like Silverleaf. It makes potions of defense. Which is something that I can always use. Whereas the elixirs of Troll's Blood, it it's more useful if you know you're going to be taking more damage. It would be, actually, let me keep going this way for that one quest over there. It would be more ideal if you were tanking, but it does have its perks for going out and questing in the world as well. I feel like I do play a little more carefully though. So I don't know that I'm gonna hope that he fails. Damn. Well, that kind of confirms my suspicions. I do play a little more carefully, so I feel like that reduces the damage that I'm taking. Versus like maybe a melee class. I do not necessarily like this quest. Although it looks like it is a good time to strike. Because normally there's another guy here, another enemy that makes it a little trickier. I just have to wait for some mana. Hopefully he doesn't respawn in that time. That should be enough. And should be the brown bears that I need, yeah. They're the mystic ones. I think the white ones are warriors. Which I don't mind killing the warriors because they're melee. I do need more mana though. With there being so many people in the area, yeah, the mobs do tend to hyper spawn. So I do have to be a bit careful. I feel like this area in general, these mobs, they have a tendency to do that regardless of if there's a lot of people farming them up or not. It's just something that I've noticed over the years that this area in particular, definitely you have to look out for that happening. And I think that's why I've always been very hesitant about this quest. Very cautious, I think, is a better word. Just waiting for some mana. I do want to kind of kill off some of the warriors just because I believe the warriors and the mystics share spawns. Yep. Oh. Let me get out of this area. So, like, yeah, I killed the one mystic, or the one warrior, and then all of a sudden, two mystics spawned, so it's kind of showing, and I'm the only one in the area. Another person left, so kind of shows what I mean about the hyper spawning. I don't know if it's just that, if they're supposed to be like that necessarily, or if it's because they're a quest mob. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there's a peace bloom though. Just need two more mystics, which should be two. Should be fairly easy. I have a suspicion that after I kill this guy, something's gonna spawn right here. Yep. Oh wow, I definitely called it. I hope it doesn't happen again just because I want to be able to go in and loot what I'm killing. Alright, time to get out of here, I think. I am gonna take the scenic route though, just to keep my eye out for some herbs. Seems like there are definitely a lot of druids in the area. That hunter was already buffed. Usually I like to buff people in passing, unless they steal my herbs. Or my quest mobs. Nah, I'm not that petty. Usually I'll buff them anyways. Especially in classic vanilla. Things are a little harder and buffs definitely make a big difference. I do have to vendor when I get back to town though, for sure. Looks like somebody's already been through here. recipe that I can actually cook. Not that I have any brilliant small fish. Oh, I should have picked up, I should have picked fishing when I was in Darnassus. But that's okay because I have a quest that's sending me back to Darnassus. I just haven't made it over there yet. I should kill some owls while I'm out and about. Because if I get 2 more small eggs, I can... Actually, I think if I get just 1 more small egg, I can get cooking level 10 and buy another recipe from that vendor. Ferocitas the Dream Eater. Ferocitas and the Gnarlpine Mystics must return what is mine. Please retrieve the emerald so that I may repair my emerald dream catcher. Now I can repair my dream catcher. Thank you, Goth Girl. It reminds me, I still have to go into the cave behind this building as well. But I do also want to grab this quest from the patrolling guard before she gets too far away. Unless she already did and Questy is just showing her here. Let me see if I can get that egg. Oh, nice. So I'll go do that. And maybe by the time I finish, the guard will be back. Just because I don't feel like really chasing her down. Maybe if I had a mount or travel form, but I don't. And even though this food that I'm cooking only gives a small buff, it does include spirit, so definitely something I need, even if it is just a little bit. Oh, was it? I think it was from the teacher. Yeah, spiced wolf meat. Oh, no, I know what it was. It was the recipe that he cooked for me earlier and gave me a copy of. Okay. Let's see if that guard is back. And if not, then I'll go into that cave up there and get that quest done. I don't see her. Yeah, I'll just... make my way to the cave instead. Somebody's been through here, which should make my job a little easier, but at the same time, I do like loot and experience. I just got like, ugh, the creeps. I always forget how like ugly and creepy these things are. Um, Pretty sure it's this way. I know how it is, like the layout in Wrath of the Lich King, but I think it's different in Classic, and it's hard for me to remember which way. And I am just praying that nothing spawns behind me. I don't remember if these things like to hyper spawn, but I think these two mobs are close enough together that pulling one is gonna pull both. So I do want to be careful. Oh, yeah, it does. Don't pull the other one, don't. Oh, thank God. Okay. I don't like that they were spellcasters. If they weren't spellcasters, I could have rooted one, but I'm pretty sure I just saw where the quest mob is that I'm looking for. I feel like I just saw somebody like fighting it. Unless it was a coincidence of something else I saw. Oh, oh. Let's see if she'll. It was easy enough. Whenever you see somebody waiting for or about to kill a quest mob, to avoid fighting over it, usually it's good etiquette to invite them to a group so that you both get credit. Especially when it's in a cave like this. You probably don't want to be waiting around in a cave too long. She's just running for it, so since she's keeping them distracted, I'm just gonna go for it. And buff her up. I'm surprised she doesn't have her own buff on. Ooh, and the guard is back. Perfect timing. The road to Darnassus. The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dolinar to Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted furbolgs from the Gnarlpine tribe. Important news and commerce travels to and from Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest, Druid. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6 of these Gnarlpine ambushers and report back to me. Let's see. Debating if I should end it here, just to make sure I have some lore to read at the beginning of the next video. I might just kind of go around and gather some herbs. Until like my inventory is full, and then maybe hearth back. Just because I know that if I go over here, over here, I'm gonna want to do this quest as well, and that one takes a little while, so I think I will end it here and then probably do those quests in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you were able to find it relaxing. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good night.